live odds screen. It's a split line. Let's call it 5/5.5 for the Rockets. 207 pretty much across the board. DraftKings and Caesars have 208s, books that cater to recreational bettors more than pros. Certainly that's worth noting here. And to be perfectly honest, I do not expect this series to go back to Houston for Game 7. We're in Game 6. Only one of the first 5 games was decided by single digits. Golden State games 1 and 3 by 10 or more. Houston won games 2 and 5 by 10 or more. We had the one barn burner, Golden State winning by 3 on the last game on this floor, but no cover in that contest. Now, obviously, it's hard to win these games by margin, closeout games especially. We saw the Clippers last night. They're up 15 with 5 to go, ended up not covering -6 and especially not covering -6.5. You pushed on the 6 if you didn't get the best of the number. That hurt you with the Clippers yesterday. And it's a Golden State team that's been pretty darn good at bouncing back off a loss. And make no mistake about it, Steve Kerr pulled the plug real early on Wednesday night. You knew it was a short turnaround for the Friday game. It was midway through the third quarter. Warriors were facing a 30-point deficit. Kerr just pulled everyone. Draymond Green obviously is not ideal to play that kind of minutes because if you're winning, you play way more. Steph Curry, quote, "There's definitely something to look back on as part of the journey, but that's all well and great to talk about. You have to do something about it on the court." We talked about our group trying to do this for the first time together, and I love that challenge because we have an opportunity to write our own story and how we bounce back. We've had a pretty resilient group over the last 2 months, and it has to show on Friday. And they have been a pretty resilient group over the last 2 months. In fact, off the last 8 losses, the Golden State Warriors 8-0 straight up, 8-0 against the spread. Let me rephrase it. They're 8-1 in their last 9, but the one that they lost was a game that Curry sat. So the last 8 times they've lost and Curry has played, they've come back with a win and cover in their next ball game. And obviously 2 of their 3 wins and covers in this series, or 2 of the 3 wins in this series have come by double-digit margins. And of course, this Warriors team, no, it's not the same Warriors team, but they were in a comparable spot just a couple of years ago. The Western Conference semifinals against the Grizzlies. They got bombed by 39 in Game 5, came home and eliminated Memphis in that next ball game. Now, certainly, Houston's not got. I don't expect Houston to lay down here. Houston's going to fight, and Houston's good. All right. We've seen the Rockets show more athleticism than the Warriors. We've seen them show the ability to dominate the glass in a way that Golden State hasn't. What they don't have, other than Van Vliet, is necessarily Dylan and Brooks, is that veteran presence. And I think that matters tonight on the highway in a closeout game. That 8-0 straight up against the spread off a loss with Curry in the lineup stands out to me. May not be easy for Golden State tonight, but I think the series ends here. It's a client play for me this evening. Golden State minus the points. And you get it for free just for watching Wager Talk today.
Teddy Covers joining us.